Phil, Coach was just in here and saying that you've pretty much got carte blanche to do what you want to do, and as long as you're responsible about it. How do you feel about that, and what has changed in your game to give him that much confidence in you?
I feel really good about that. Ever since I got here, Coach McGee's is really he had confidence in me, and I really appreciate that from him, and really confidence in all our guys. Everybody just going out there playing free. As long as we're making the right plays, we playing hard on defense, he gives us that freedom, and that's what you want in a coach.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, people were saying this team couldn't be motivated or question how to be motivated. The last two games, you guys have played incredibly hard. What's been the difference?
Really just that spirit Coach McGee's is just having, that's been big. And then we just knowing, we can compete with anybody. And we just feel like we're a really good team. We have all the pieces. We're just still trying to put it together. But I feel like these last two games are really show, how good we really are. And if we compete, we can stay in any game with anybody.
El, how difficult is it to try to keep your composure when things are getting tough and kind of going back and forth and, some calls that may not have went your way?
It's rough. It really is. But you just got to stay composed in those moments. You can't get too down. You got to keep your head up. And I think that's what we did. Through everything that was going on, I feel like that we kept our heads up and we kept fighting no matter what. I'm really proud of our group.
El, you came off the bench for 25 tonight. How big of a confidence booster is this for you going into the next few games here?
That's a big confidence booster for me. But all my teammates, Coach said they have faith in me. I just feel comfortable coming off the bench. I just know how the flow of the game's going. And I just know my guys are just going to help me get in the right spots, help me out throughout the game. So, I feel really confident right now.
Can you describe you have words to describe the intensity and what was going on in the overtime, the last few minutes of regulation? It was back and forth, and looked like everybody, all 10 people on the floor were really competing.
Yeah, that overtime, the last couple minutes, second half, that was a great game. Everybody fought. You could see in everybody's eyes that they wanted to win. And I knew my guys beside me, they wanted to win. We just came out short, but we're going to keep fighting no matter what.
El, how did you guys as a team sort of take to the idea of Malik being suspended and not being there tonight?
It was rough for us at first, but we know how good of a team we have, and Gabe stepped up. Gabe got in there. He hasn't played in I don't know how many games. He came in there, played hard on Baycott, rebounded, boxed out, got us open. That was huge, and that just shows, how good of a team we are. We have 14 scholarship guys, and shout out to Gabe. He's coming to practice every day and compete no matter what. So I'm proud of him.
You climbed back from 10 points down, and you hit a three to give Louisville the lead. And as you ran down the court, you jumped up and swung your arm. It looked a lot like a celebration of Michael Jordan, and we've seen 1,000 times. Was that a homage to him, or do you have him in mind when you did that?
Nah,
do you remember it at all?
Yeah, I remember. I just play with a lot of emotion, a lot of passion. That's just how I get going. And I did what I could. That moment, I'll never forget that moment though.
Coach McGee talks a lot about your defense. Are you going to point out to him that you tied the game at the end thanks to a defensive play?
No, I'm not. I gave up a big backdoor late second half, so I can't even point it out. But that still at the end was pretty big. I know he'll be proud of me about that one.
El, right here in the back, as a guy from Durham, to have two performances like this against two schools like Duke and North Carolina, what does that mean to you personally?
Man, that's big. Just growing up watching those two schools, I don't stay far from neither one of them, so that was big. These two games were really important to me. I know it was important for our team, but I really wanted to play well against those schools because I was right there and I've never heard from them. So those two games were big.
Feel like you had something to prove, I guess, in both cases?
Honestly, I feel like every game I got something to prove, honestly.
Thank you, Al.
Sure.
Thank you. Back shortly.